Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Renso. Today I'm going to share with you one of my anatomy studies. The colors I'm going to use are titanium white, yellow ochre, cadmium red hue, alizarin crimson, ultramarine blue, and ivory black. Hello Clara, hello Showdari, hello Grayson, hello Nora. Okay, first I'm going to draw the score. I just black and a little bit of white for making the drawing. My first approach is drawing the face. I'm going to place the center line of the face, which is kind of tilted a little bit. Yes. And then I'm placing the usual proportions. I don't need to see the image to place these proportions because it's just some. This is the canon, the normal measurements of the face, and then I will adjust them to the model. Okay. Okay, that's the position. I'm squinting my eyes. Even right now, I'm squinting my eyes. Mouth. Okay, now I'm going to draw the scar. First, I'm going to draw the eye sockets, which are going to be around here. When I draw the eye sockets, I'm thinking about some summer sunglasses. The oldest one from the old movies, some like this, that has something like this. Okay, the nasal bone, which is here. You can, I use this like a measurement from here, the eyebrow, the nose. In the middle, I used to place this, but it's not in the middle, okay? I used to do that like a way for helping me with the measurements, but it's not in the middle. It's a little bit down. And I used to make a coincide with this, the nasal bone, which is not at the same, it's not aligned with this, it's a little bit up. But I need something. I mean, from there, I do that first, and then I change it to, let's say, to closest to the real measurements. Okay. You can see here, so clear on his face, the zygomatic bone, which is here. Okay, and these marks, you can see here, this is the maxilla, and here's the mandible. Okay. It's around here. Let me see the names because it was almost impossible for me to remember all the names. Okay, the maxilla, the vomer is here, the nasal bone. Okay, I'm gonna make a little bit of detail. I'm gonna use a little bit of medium, black, yellow ochre, and white. And right now, I don't care about too much the color, just a darker color, just to use it like it was a pencil. And here is going to be the teeth. Okay. Here there is a depression, something like this. I'm not using too much paint because I'm planning to paint on top of this. If I use too much paint right now, it's going to be a mess maybe. The next steps. Here will be the cranium. Okay, the hair is around here. And a little bit up from the cranium. Hello, Joyce. Hello, Senlu. Hello, Steve. Okay, let's continue. The mandible, the bigger bone on the face is the mandible. Okay. Okay, there is a, let's say, a space here. It's going to be filled with muscle. There's a space here. Like if you someday you can hold a skull on your hands. You're gonna see you can put your finger just here. It's enough space, and here on the zygomatic bone, there is a space too, just here. And because there is a muscle here from attached to here and to the mandible, that's a bigger muscle. Okay. I love to study anatomy. I mean, we have to study anatomy because that this thing about studying anatomy is for me what is helps me to make corrections without even looking the correction on the model or looking for comparisons. If I add, let's say, a highlight around here, I know it's wrong because I know because of the zygomatic bone, it has to be a little bit up. Okay, this highlight is usually kind of in the middle from the eyebrow to the bottom of the nose, kind of here. Okay, and kind of coincide like you can see here. Okay, if that helps a little bit. It's not always the same. A little bit up, a little bit down, depends on the structure of the person. Okay. And about the names, so sorry that I have to see an image with the names here because I never could learn the names properly. Not even in my native language. I mean, the frontal bone, the occipital, yes. Okay, I think I saw. Okay, the eye socket, of course, and now with this is enough. I mean, the idea is to know this. It's not about knowing the names. If it's possible for you to memorize the names, that would be okay. For me, it's been years. I know how to draw a skull in different positions, but I'm not able to remember all the names. The more important for me is just about the maxilla, okay, this, the zygomatic bone, the mandible, the eye sockets, and the vomer and the nasal bone. That's the most important about the face. Now I'm going to draw the eyeball, which is around here. Is of course inside the eye sockets. Now I'm going to draw the iris, which for that I gotta see the image. And now I'm thinking about the eyebrow here, which is in top of here. Okay. eyebrow. That means the iris is gonna be around here. Okay, I'm gonna place highlight. Okay, now from here I'm going to start just applying the skin color. Okay, another thing that I just want you to know, I mean, here in the mouth, there is a muscle that comes like this, and there is a lot of muscles that come from the zygomatic bone to the mouth, okay? From here to the mandible, something like that. That's one of the reasons that we have a lot of movement on the mouth. It's a lot of muscles that move up in the mouth, make us smile, and move the mouth in different positions. Okay, and there is on top of this there is fat, let's say fat tissue. That will be the word, something like this here. That's of course our cheeks, something like this. They came from here, from the nose, and this it moves like if we smile, this goes up a little bit. Okay, and if this forms all this shape or this round shape here, and we are like very serious, it go down. It's gonna be the kind of a little bit. It's not flat, but it's gonna be just like this. As soon as we smile, it go up. Because both fat tissues. Okay. Now let's apply some skin color. Let me look for the image here on my computer. Okay, on top of this, the first thing I'm going to do is apply the muscles here on the eyes. The upper eyelid and the lower eyelid. There is a big muscle here that it goes like this. What's the name? Orbicularis oris, I think. That would be for another lesson about muscles. Okay. Okay. I'm thinking maybe I could just work the half of the face and then the other half. So I'm gonna start with this half, okay? This is the zygomatic bone. Okay. Here's the maxilla. And here there is, like I said, like a gap, a depression. but it's filled with muscles and with this fat tissue on top of this. And because in this image, in this photo, he's very skinny. You can see this depression here. If you put your finger here in on your face and you pressure here, you're gonna feel your last teeth. Okay. I'm gonna change the brush to another one to mix a darker color. Mixing black, alizarin crimson, a touch of yellow ochre. Okay. I'm doing what I usually do on all the videos. I'm making these lines here all over the face, just here and here, trying to look for simple shapes, simplifying the form into simple shapes. And all that I usually do is always the same. Okay, that's clear now where is the eyebrow, because here's the eye socket and the eyeball here, the zygomatic bone here. You can see here the teeth, and here's the maxilla. Okay, and here's the mandible. This when I draw the mandible, you gotta look for some images to back up this information. There's a hole here, I said, and that's because of this. You can see this depression here on his face. My first approach to make these studies was just tracing on top of photographs. I was looking any photo in different proportions, and I trace on top of that, trying to guess the position of the bones of the skull. Okay. I love this. It's kind of show me, exactly what I need. Okay, in terms on trying to see like what is beneath the skin. This because this is for me something that I have practiced all the time. Now I'm choosing this way because of YouTube and trying to make something that I like and trying to do something that maybe you're going to like too. Okay. And if you see a score, you're gonna see some bumps here on the score here. Let me just do this. Here, it's gonna like okay, like any score, you're gonna see that this like all the scores were matte with a gesture of being matte. Here in the middle, the bomber, remember? Okay. And Maxilla. Okay, that's why we need some highlights here. Okay, this is totally necessary in order just sometimes to make these highlights, these changes on planes, because we know already that we have to do this because we know this car. Yes, it's about, for me, it's about like checking out my own painting, but not comparing with the image. Okay, just comparing with the knowledge about this car. Okay, Michael. Oh, hello, Michael. It's midnight shoulder in India. Oh, wow. Okay. How do you decide which colors goes where? Okay, I'm gonna go about the color when I start just doing the whole face. You're painting at the moment, Michael. That's really good. Okay, same blue. Okay, that's you. Do you mean this? This is there is a hole in the skull. The nasal bone is here, just here, and this is just cartilage. Okay. I'm gonna paint a little bit more of this half. I just want to see more of his face, just this half face. Give me a minute to enjoy this. Okay, now you see here the eyeball. And here's the iris. Yeah. I'm trying to draw the eyes in this and I'm following the image, okay? Okay, now I'm gonna paint this half. I always choose the same colors because it's kind of easy just to match. You can see, I mean, this may be more reddish or warmer. I'm gonna add black and ochre, white. I go again. Usually we gotta go back to the palette to make changes. Again, this on the zygomatic bone. Now the maxilla. Now the mandible. Darker color. Now I'm going to draw the upper eyelid on top of this eye. And the lower eyelid. Now I will complete the nose. Here this half. The shadow under the nose. The septum. Upper lip and the lower lip. I use a little bit of medium. I use linseed oil and turpentine. 50-50, 50-50 ratio. I just do it by eye. I mean, it's not 50-50, exactly 50-50. Okay, now I'm gonna think about color, and I'm gonna think about the likeness, and I'm gonna think about everything that usually implies to get a portrait. Yes, make all the proper corrections. Okay. Oh, Anil, good morning. Okay. Tala. I'm painting on canvas. Okay, right now I'm gonna think about just the color, the skin color. You know that I prefer just to start simple, an orange, a gray version of an orange. Gonna mix yellow ochre or cadmium red or a glycerin green. So you choose any one. It's gonna be the same. I mean, if I choose cadmium red, the color is if there is a difference, it's not gonna be so noticeable. We don't have to be exact. I mean, for me, it's not about copying the exact colors. Of course, a copy from the image, the photo, yes. But I don't want to be like that precise. Okay. Let me see if these colors works. And one thing is mixing here in the palette. And usually we mix a color here. We want to mix this color. We want this color. Let's say we want to. We are so worried about mixing this color, but usually this color is not alone. I mean, we have to check this color out here. If here is not working, we come back here and make make changes to this color, adjust the value, adjust the temperature, or whatever we want. You can see how reddish is this color. This, I mean, it has to work with all of this. Or if we want, maybe turn the color to this. What we have to do is apply it everywhere. Let me see if it's working. No, it looks like it's too saturated. I need to kill down this color a little bit. I mean, I'm not thinking about the image, not right now, that I'm thinking that this color is maybe too warm or too saturated. I'm thinking about the colors that I'm going to apply on top of that. If I go too warm right now, too warm or too orangey or too reddish, there's going to be a problem for me when I'm going to apply the, let's say, a warmer color for the nose or the chin or the cheeks. Okay, I'm thinking about that. I mean, because the nose definitely it has to be more warmer, more reddish. Here too. Now here you can, even if you want, you can exaggerate this. It's up to you. Have you seen those paintings that, some paintings that is very visible, the red colors, the yellows, the greens. You can go to that. It's up to you. I usually do this first, just for applying some color first, but on top of this, I'm gonna apply more and more colors, and at the end, you're not gonna see this reddish color here. It's gonna be just some of this red. That's what I usually do. I mean, it's always here, the upper eyelid, the lower eyelid, the cheeks, the nose, and the chin. Okay? That's always the same about the skin colors. And you can go with a green. You can choose a green or you can choose gray. Gray works perfectly on the skin color. Oh, hello, Samantha. Samantha Heath. Okay, usually I don't use medium. I use pure paint. But right now I used medium because I wanted to spread the paint more easily because I was doing the skull, I was drawing the skull. But normally I don't use any medium. Sometimes just for the background. Yes. And because it's a Prima painting, I don't think about too much about the layers, or that would be different if I work on let's say on a longer process where I'm gonna let dry the layers. Then I would be thinking about this flat over lean process, is to avoid the cracking of the paint in the future. Let me think. Okay. Some green here. Some green here. Okay. I'm going to apply pure black because this I have like there's no way for me to get to this dark. I don't want to go that dark, but anyway I'm gonna go a little bit darker. And because the painting is obviously wet, there's no way for me to get that dark if I don't use pure black, because it's gonna get mixed. You see, as soon as I put here, it's not black anymore. Sometimes if that happens too much, that means that if I can not get to the black, what I usually do, I take a palette knife that I think I'm going to do it now, and take out the paint, some of the paint. You see that I don't erase anything, just taking out the excess a little bit, and I go again. Then I can get dark, a little bit darker. Yes, I do this a lot because that's what I have always, a palette knife. Yes, because I mean I cannot just spend too much time just adding more paint, and waiting to get the darkness. Then I take a palette knife, I clean out the portion, and I apply more paint. Mixing black with a alizarin crimson, a little bit of camion red. Don't go really dark here. I mean, don't use pure black. If you use even pure alizarin crimson here, that's gonna be okay. But I mean, it depends. I mean, on the hot portrait is. We adjust this. I mean, thinking about the whole painting. Even the reds that I applied are everywhere because I don't want just to get maybe more reddish here than here than here or something like that. And I have to control everything. I work I work here a little bit, and then I go here, and then I here. I work like this, from top to bottom. Okay. Now I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna get this black. Okay, I'm gonna clean out this. Let me look for towel paper. Okay, I don't have towel paper. Any paper? Okay, I have it here. Sometimes I let the painting dry, but because this is a Prima process, I mean, I cannot do that. Now I go with black again. Pure black, because anyway, there is some paint there. You're gonna see. As soon as I do this and I start moving the brush, it's not gonna be like a crispy black anymore because it get mixed with even that just little amount of paint that is still here. And I need this for the drawing because this is so particular about him. I mean, I cannot miss this. Another case, maybe I would choose not to go to try to go to this black. About him is about the likeness, and the likeness, that's important. And if I'm not able to do this, I'm not gonna be able to compare and see if it's okay or not. There we go. Since you're trying to copy the likeness, it's all about comparing with the model. The anatomy, the proportions, all the methods that you have studied, Loomis, Bar, Rayleigh, any method is gonna help you to get everything just in the right position. It's like the eyes where it have to be, the nose and the mouth, and then we gotta move them a little bit up, down to adjust to this face. Okay. And think about something that, for example, here on his face, the center line, I see something like it's not like a straight line. I see something like this, a line here, and then it changed for the nose a little bit, and then it goes like this again. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but I see that you can see that he's in almost a perfect front view, but his nose is like facing a little bit is to the right. Can you see that? And his mouth is kind of a little bit to the left. Yes, I mean, it's like for me, it's like having all the time a mold, a face of any face, and then make those changes. You have to analyze that always. All the faces are not symmetrical. We don't have symmetrical faces. We learned with symmetrical models, but we don't have symmetrical faces. Usually we have one eye bigger than the other, a little bit, even a little bit. Sometimes we adjust that just for a way to fix that. Yes. Okay. Now for me, it's the time for see how much paint I'm going to add. And here's where I usually I take a lot of paint. And I do something like this. Okay. let's think, okay? Because I mean, we can go with a warmer color or yellowish color on the highlights because we want that portion to come forward. That's going to happen with the nose. The nose, I mean, the color of the nose has to be more warmer than this color. Speaking about temperature, even a little bit warmer, even a little bit, that's going to help the nose to come forward. If I work, let's say, if I work the nose, you work this really warm around here, and you paint a green nose. Let's say here I just add white to make the light. Just white, just pure white. That's gonna. I mean, in my head, I'm thinking, oh, okay, I need just to add white, pure white, just to get the values right. It's gonna be more white to get the value, but it's not gonna come forward enough. If I add just a little bit of yellow and I make this color warmer or saturated, a little bit more saturated than this color, this is gonna come forward a little bit more. Just that little thing is that we look for. That's what you see when somebody's mixing the colors and taking from all of the colors. We are looking for that. Okay. And that's what I'm about to do now. I'm going to enhance the color of the nose. But I gotta be honest about something. Sometimes I don't know exactly how I'm going to end the chroma of the painting. Sometimes I start to adding more and more color. And since I'm looking for harmony always, if the harmony is okay, I continue adding more color, more chroma. Okay, sometimes I start thinking about something like I'm gonna make a mute skin color because I want that. But as soon as I start painting, I change my mind. But it usually happens all the time. Oh, thank you, Ardesh. Hello, Sol. What is size of brush while painting eyes? Oh, I'm using these brushes, these synthetic brushes, number 0. I have a new one here. Oh, what it was? I had a new one. Okay, here's the new one. So you see number 0, synthetic brushes. You can get a set of 6 of these brushes for something like, I'm gonna add this yellow chrome yellow hue. You're gonna find this set of brushes, synthetic brushes, for maybe $2, $3. Hello, Persuran. How are you? Thank you, Ornish. Okay. Now, to complete this, and add more yellow here. Oh, I need more paint. Okay. Now, this is gonna be more. I'm going to exaggerate this, okay, a little bit, with more yellow and more on an orange here. I'm gonna make the nose more, and enhance the chrome on the nose. Okay, the idea is this come forward to us because of just the color. I'm exaggerating this. I'm exaggerating this too much. I mean, I look for this, but just so subtle change, just simple subtle change is enough. And usually we don't notice that. And when I go to the museum to look for this, to watch paintings, I always looking for this, how a painter just manage the color harmony. I don't look for how they mix the colors. I mean, there's no reason to look for that. Yes, I mean, mixing the colors is something that happens here. But here, as soon as the color, you move the color from here to here, this color is going to work with all of these ones. I mean, there's no reason to think about this color alone. And I mean, coming back to the museum visits that I usually do, I'm looking for this. I'm trying to study that, how a painter, how he managed to grade the colors, to enhance the chroma, to play with warm, neutral, and cool colors. Okay? All of that. Oh, Shodari, why don't you use flake white? Oh, to be honest, I don't know. I don't know. I think I have a tube over there. I don't know. I don't remember even where. Yesterday I was looking at my materials and I found out that I have zinc white, like 3, 4 tubes, and I haven't used them maybe for 3 or 4 years. And I'm going to use them, I mean, definitely at some point. But I'm not so worried about that. To have like a lot of colors, and I'm worried right now about just to, let's say, try to control this, because it's something about control. I mean, I'm here and sometimes I forget to go, let's say, here with a warmer color, and here it should be a little bit mute. Okay, and go again here and here, and try to control that. It's kind of difficult to pay attention to all of that at the same time, to color. And when we pay attention to color, usually color and value are the same. I mean, for me, are not the same. Are not the same, but for me, it's like thinking about the same color and value together. And when I think about that color and value together, I have to think about temperature always. I have to. Yes, that's why I practice and paint usually daily. And daily, I'm trying to control the same. And let me tell you that that's difficult. I need a highlight to see a little bit of more. I mean, it gave for me like if I compare, and it gave the painting a little more humanity. It looks more human. I hope you understand me. I mean, I know if not, that's okay. I mean, that's a human, yes, of course. But I'm trying to say that, yeah, but just seeing the highlight is get life to his eyes. Okay, it add life. I was watching just maybe a month ago. Uh, I don't remember exactly when, about it was like a big deal about white, flake white, zinc white, titanium white, and why we should use this and the other one. And I mean, for me, is I mean, everything is important. Okay, everything is important. But I gotta say that for me, it's like no sense for me. I'm not interested in that. Is that white is gonna make my color harmony better? I'm gonna use the white. Okay, but I'm pretty sure that it's not gonna happen with flake, titanium, zinc. It's not about the colors here. Okay, definitely, and I mean, don't misunderstand me. Definitely, if we have more colors, better because we have more pictures, we have more options. But it's not about here. It's about here, the painting. The harmony is happening here. It's not happening here. Okay, and that's why when I listen, I try. I mean, I respect everybody, and I was listening to this painter that I mean we should use like flake white always. To be honest, I don't remember exactly the name of this white permal, but I don't even remember exactly. Oh, Tala. Yes, I have painted with acrylic paints. Uh, I bought even maybe a week ago, no, a month ago, some acrylics to make a demo here on my channel. But first, I gotta paint something to myself. I gotta practice, and I mean, I haven't painted with acrylics maybe for years. I don't want to go live and just struggle that much with the material on the paint this portion. I feel like his face is cut. And my worry about acrylic is about the drying time, mostly. Because color theory and all the things I applied with paint, with oil paint, I'm gonna apply it with acrylic or watercolor or whatever it is. I mean, the fundamentals of painting is for everything, for any material. You can see this here. Okay, looks like more, looks better. Okay, that's gonna be impossible for me to get to this black here in the upper eyelid. Oh, so sorry. Okay. I feel guilty about erasing this, but I have to. Okay, here I go again. Okay, I need to leave the eyes to take a rest. I mean, I need to rest from the eyes. I'm gonna work on the mouth. Okay, better here. I need to work here. Can you see these marks here? This is because of the bone. This is the zygomatic bone, remember? It comes like this. Okay. It goes to the ear canal. Here, around here, and goes like this. I'm not gonna explain that anymore. I'm adjusting here. You notice that I can go more red. I go with this. It's kind of more darker, but it has a little bit of black. That means that it's a grayer version of the color. And then I use more red. That means that I go again with more chroma, and adjusting that and apply this and see if it's working. And if not, I go back to this into this again. Okay. And then now I go to the light. I'm gonna use more yellow. Okay. I notice that the form of the nose is not okay. I gotta move. Okay, that's kind of better. More white and yellow. If you want that this highlight to really pop up, you need to add to the white. yellow. Okay. I mean, it's gonna work with pure white. If you want that little extra highlight, you need to add a little bit of yellow. I'm squinting my eyes all the time. Okay, kind of. Okay, kind of. It's gonna be the same with the highlights everywhere. I mean, this is gonna be my lightest light. It's gonna be here, maybe here. Definitely, usually if you see the shadow, obviously here and here, that means that the light is, the source light is coming from up. That means that here is gonna be the strongest light, here and the nose. And this is not gonna be that light. It's gonna be a highlight, I mean here, but it's not gonna compete with this. If you go with this, like with a lot of highlight, then you gotta go with more highlight here, okay? Yes. Think that you're painting a landscape. If you want something that comes forward, you need to add more contrast, you need to add more color, you need to add more sharpness to that portion. Okay, thank you, Tala. Thank you. Hello, Joyce, and thank you. Which kind of camera do you use? It seems very hard type, not soft. Okay, I prepare my own canvas. I mean, it's kind of in the middle. It's not soft. It's not hard. Giti. Oh, hello. Thank you. Okay, Selum. Hello, Maggie. Okay, let's continue. And I'm thinking about that. Okay, control the color here. And at the same time, obviously the lights. If you see this light that is the same, I mean, have the same intensity that the nose, something is wrong. Even that little thing is going to help us with volume. Okay. Even, I mean, I'm speaking about things that I don't even see on the image. I'm not able to see that. I'm just working just by trying to get most of the, let's say, a volume. That's why I say think the same way that when you think when you paint a landscape, applying a visual perspective and thinking about when you want something closer. Yes, okay, I said that a few minutes ago. No? Okay, now I'm going to paint the mouth. I'm gonna make this upper lip a little bit thicker. I need another blue, maybe cover blue, maybe it's going to help me. Just a little bit. Okay. Oh, Michael, what do you call that bit under the nose in the middle? Or what do you mean here? Here, the septum. This portion. Oh, Michael, are you working on the shadow line on your portrait? That's really awesome. kind of difficult to calculate the width here. I have some doubts. I'm gonna go just like this. Let's see. Okay, maybe it's too much. Kind of difficult this part. I don't know, maybe a little bit more. Okay, I think that's better. I mean, I gotta go back here because I'm not so sure. I mean, I feel his face is going just like here, like this, but it's the width of the chin is. I gotta fix this. Okay. Oh, hello, Vivian. Yes, this is oil paint on canvas. Stephen, I noticed you like to prepare all your canvases with a gray ground. Yes, I prefer that. Sometimes I use brown, burnt umber. Sometimes I use gray. Lately, I've been using this gray because I don't like the contrast, the high contrast that produce a white canvas. And since I mean, from the beginning, if I have the high contrast of the white canvas, it's kind of difficult for me to try to see the face. And when because I use a gray canvas, when I apply the shadows, there is not too much contrast with the gray, and then I can see something, at least something of the face. That helps me a lot with the drawing at the beginning. And I remember my teacher, one of my teachers used to tell me, you gotta kill the white of the canvas. And you gotta kill, always it was the same. I mean, as soon as you start painting, you gotta kill the white of the canvas. You gotta kill it because this way you can work better with the values, the color, and all of that. And but at the same time, we were working with white canvases all the time, and it was the same advice every time: kill the white of the canvas with any color right away. And then now, I mean, I prefer to go directly and work on a gray ground or sometimes brown, and sometimes I have choose any other color just for practice color theory. Sometimes I have chosen green, orange, red. Okay, Tala, thank you so much for staying with me. I mean, I know that's too late there. I really appreciate that you're taking your time to be here. And adjusting values everywhere. For example, here, this shadow is too dark. I have to, let's say, blend it. I'll make it just, make a soft transition to the upper part of the face. Because I mean, you see me when I did, you saw me when I did these marks was so hard. I mean, for me, that's part of the drawing aspect. I apply it sometimes on just brush strokes, just because I need to see like that shadow very clear. This, and then that I see then very clear, and now I start to adjust. Then now I'm gonna go back to the eyes. You know that I go like from top to bottom always. Go back again and again and again. I don't stay too much in one portion. I don't like to get caught up in any part for too much time. I need just to work a little bit here, then the nose, then the mouth, the chin, and then go back again to the top. Okay, I'm going to blend this a little bit, just a little bit. Okay. I need more shadow and more shadow here. using a little bit of medium. And because of this brush is all ruined, you can see the hair. It works perfectly for making a lot of marks. I need again to use more white. Touch of yellow. Okay, now I go again on the eyes. Okay. Now the sclera. Okay, I need to fix something in this eye. Here. Okay, thank you, Stephen. Yes, I was thinking the same about the job. Uh, Vivian, if I have a favorite book about color theory, I always I check all the time this the author is Johannes Itten. I don't remember the name exactly, but it's about the contrast. color contrast, I always checking the book again and again and again. And that's about contrast. Yes, I mean, there's the 7 contrast of the colors. And about harmony, to be honest, I don't have any special book about harmony. That the harmony is that's most important. Yes, that's what we all want. And about that, I just check everywhere. I don't have any special author about that. But what I'm doing all the time is looking for YouTube videos where I can find the painter, the palette, okay? And every time that I see the palette, I look for the harmony. I don't look for how the painter get this color, the skin color. Is I know I just love to see how he managed to move the color to the cool side, to the warm side, to the gray side, and how he make those subtle changes, because those changes are so subtle. And even you can put 2 colors with the same value, so really close together. If you change the chroma of one of those colors, it's gonna pop up a little bit. And sometimes that little thing is what we need to create the illusion of volume, because that's just I mean, there is not too much perspective on a face. There is not like a landscape. A landscape, you can really play with a lot of things to make things to recede, by killing the contrast, killing the color, make everything a little bit blue, cooler, and all the things that are close to us, make them warmer, high contrast, and all of that. That's kind of easy to guide the eyes. In a portrait, that's difficult. Okay, and that's kind of and every portrait represent a challenge when we think about that. We can kind of follow some kind of formula. Okay, like I said so many times when I make this example on the nose. The nose has to be warmer, and the colors around have to be a little less warmer. Yes, that's the book, I think. Johannes Eaton, yes. Okay. And paying attention to small things. Right now, when I'm getting close to finish the painting, that's when that's when I feel like sometimes I feel a little lost, because I know the rules and try to follow the rules, but sometimes it's so difficult because the differences are just so subtle that sometimes even myself I got confused. Even that I said even myself that thinking about that I'm trying to follow the rules. Yes, I'm not saying that I'm okay. I'm gonna paint better. Like here, you can see a light here. I gotta control that light. It doesn't have to be a light like this one. That's obvious. Okay, we see that. But the problem is here. Because I have all this area. I have to work the value in this area. And maybe this area is too low on values, maybe it's too high on values. Maybe the contrast is too high that it needs more light. And this can make change this. Okay. what I'm doing is moving this color to a more saturated version. You see the difference? And going again. I mean, there is kind of no difference in value. The value is really close. The difference is in color, in the color. Okay, but I have to control this because this doesn't have to be more warmer than the nose. And the nose, that's the only thing that is closer to the viewers because it's coming out from the face. And that's the problem. That's the control. And at the same time, I'm trying to copy the values and getting the likeness. Yes, the likeness, that's always the most important because I mean all this color theory, all these things about making this color a little bit warmer or cooler, all these things is like you throw all this to the trash can if the likeness is not there. That's why this is difficult. Painting a portrait is kind of frustrating. It's everything. That's what I hate painting commissions. I love this. I love being here painting this portrait, but I hate commissions because in commissions is kind of sometimes we don't need to do all this study. You sometimes need to get the likeness, and when you get the likeness, it's everything okay. Okay. I don't know if you feel here. It's kind of difficult to see on the screen. But there is a difference here. This little portion is a little bit different in saturation than the colors around. Okay. Now I can continue doing the same, more lighter and more chroma. At some point, we have to stop with this, the lighter, because if you add more white at the same time is killing the color, is make it the color a little bit cooler. That's why I keep adding sometimes yellow, but I have to control that. As soon as I feel that this is coming up too much, it's pumping up too much, I gotta stop, I gotta blend, and I gotta choose another color because I'm thinking about the nose. I'm thinking about always, I don't know what I mean. I want the nose to pop up, okay? And that's my concern. And this has to be at the same time, is this like, if you, that's what I said, think about like a landscape. This is gonna be one plane, second plane, third plane, okay? And we don't have too much room here to do that. We don't have too much space. No, by adding this green, I'm just killing this color. I mean, I'm killing the chroma. I see here, is this okay? If not okay, I can add more chroma here or more green to kill more the chroma. It's about that all the time. All the time that I'm here, adding more green, adding more blue, and doing that. Again and again and again during the whole process. Okay, I know you like to make the highlight near to warmer, but from my photography taken outside, I noticed that the highlights are a bit blue because they are reflecting the blue of the sky. Yes, that's right. That's perfectly right. That because we have usually, if you take up an image outside, or we have two sources light. Yes, and if you're on a sunny day, you're gonna have the sunlight and the skylight. And you're outside, it's gonna be the skylight. The skylight is a cool, not very weak light. But here, when I'm painting a portrait, I prefer to ignore that. Okay, because I just want to enhance the volume. And if I follow like this, if I follow this, let's say cool lights, mm, maybe and that's and it's gonna defeat my purpose. Okay, I mean that's okay if you choose to go with the lights, with more cool lights and warm shadows. But to manage that is even more difficult to manage this. And the, you gotta consider something that you have the sky, the light from the sky. Yes, and but you gotta consider the skin color. I mean, the skylight is gonna change a little bit. It's not gonna change the color that much. The sunlight changes the color more because it's stronger. It's stronger, warmer light. So the skylight is just a little weak, cool light. There is a gap here. There is always green. Okay. If it's not green, a little bit grayer. Every portrait is different. Yes, I have one painting in my channel that I did all the reverse. I make the shadows really warm and the lights really cool. I mean, for the lights on the skin, I almost use a lot of uh, blue. That was so difficult. I like the painting, but anyway, it was difficult to control that. I'm gonna copy this green. This green is, I like the color. I'm gonna use a little bit of medium. I forgot to sand this canvas. That's why you can hear the sound that's really. This canvas is killing my brushes. Right now, I'm looking everywhere. The mouth. I'm just jumping around. I see something and I try to go and finish or fix it. I'm trying to squint my eyes and see if the values are okay. For example, I have seen here that it needs a little bit more light. Everywhere. Now, here again, maybe the shadow a little bit here. Mm, Okay, need to blend this. Needs more shadow here. Yes. Okay, now I go to the eyes. Just jumping here and there to adjust everything. Little these little subtleties. Okay, it needs here some shadow here. A little bit. Okay, and maybe it has to be a little bit down this. I'll take a little bit of this dark. And now I need more shadow here. And I'm going to make this wrinkle that he has here. Okay. Another one, a little bit up. Okay, I think I need to add more light here. And the other eye too. This eyeball. Okay. Here I need to blend this shadow. What else? Okay, here need to move this a little bit. Yes, that's okay, I think. Even more here. Okay, that's right. Okay, I have to adjust here and there. And the mouth, the lips are too sharp. Need to soften this. Here's the problem. Sometimes when I do this, kind of, I can lose a little bit of the mouth or something. I gotta be careful. Now I notice that the upper lip it casts a shadow on the lower lip, and it doesn't have the shadow here. Okay, and I'm thinking the lower lip maybe it needs to be uh, thinner a little bit. Okay, and here I gotta change the values here. So it's more light. Okay, again I need to add a shadow. All right, now I'm just watching the values here and there. More shadow here, this wing. And here in the nostril, more shadow, more shadow. Okay, and maybe okay. Gotta look for that here and there, here and there. Okay, there is a light. Okay, wireless, wireless. Okay. Oh, thank you. Oh, okay. Good evening, Trevor. Hello. Thank you, Vivian. Okay. Again. Okay. I kind of sometimes I stop thinking about this, and then I kind of turn on, turn off my I don't know, my brain. And then I go again, think again about the same again, colors, volume, and all of that. I need more light here. Okay, I'm missing something here. I can find the yellow, the chrome. Oh, here it is. And the mix here. Hours and a half. I was planning 3 hours. That means that I'm doing okay. Or maybe I need to make this brow more thicker. A little bit up, a little bit up, a little bit. Yes, maybe. And here too. Okay, needs more hair here. Okay. Right now, everything is about values. I'm not thinking right now about all the color theory and all of that, and not even a drawing. Just trying to compare, squint my eyes. Oh, I don't have the image here. I have a bigger image to my left. That's why that's why I didn't care about this small image. Sorry. Okay. I need to fix something here, here, and here. Okay. I have a problem. Mm, okay. Thank you, Joyce Arbor. You guys should check out Cesar Santos. When he painted his wife was amazing. This woman in the picture looked like an angel. Yes, I saw that painting. Yes, I used to. I mean, I think I have seen a lot of his videos. Okay, what else? What else? What else? Okay, here. I like here little by little. I don't want to make a mistake here. The same here. Okay. What else? Now I, I'm getting to the point that I don't know what else to correct. I don't see any more. I mean, it's like it's because it's the I'm getting tired. Okay, I think I should soft this. That's better. Okay, I think I'm almost getting to the end. I'm thinking about everything, about all the things that I have to do. I have to soft the edges always. Okay. He has one eye more open than the other. A little bit. I'm afraid maybe I exaggerated that. Maybe a little bit much. I'm going to put more dark here to kind of close it a little bit. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, no. Five more minutes. Oh, thank you, Arbor. Ismar Cesar Santos is one of my favorite painters. His wife is beautiful, and I have checked out most of his work. But this is my favorite channel. Thanks, Maestro. Yeah, yeah. I think we all admire Cesar Santos. Yes, he's in a higher level. Maybe he's one of the. Maybe he's the best. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of them. Yes, but definitely his. I was watching on one of his videos. I was trying to pay attention how he mixed the colors because he has a really strong formation. Yes. I think Angel Academy. Yes, they are very, very. I mean, the training there, for what I heard, for what I have seen, is a very, I mean, good training, and it's not about this. It's about a lot of training and all the techniques and all of that. Okay, I think I was okay. Oh no, I'm looking for more to do, but oh no, every time that if I continue looking for more, I'm gonna look for the problem. Sometimes is making these details. Sometimes I make the mistake to make people a little bit older because I'm just doing more and more and more. But that's always the same with stopping. Yes, we don't know how to stop. For me, it's kind of when just I don't see no more. I just got tired, and I know there are more things to fix, mistakes or anything, but I'm not able to see anymore. Okay. Okay. I'm starting to getting bored. I get. I'm bored. I mean, I'm hungry and I'm getting bored. I think it's time to finish. It's time to finish. Yeah. Maybe his mouth is too red. Maybe. Yes. Maybe still the lower lip is maybe too thick. I mean, I already tried to fix that, but I gotta go again on that. Yes, I mean, and now that I see it, I think I need to gray down this red. It's too much red here. And nothing just green, just to kill that red. Okay, that's it. Okay, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate. Okay, that's it. I don't want to even open my tube, the black tube anymore. Yeah, I should. Okay, thank you so much. Take care. See you on the next live stream. Thank you. Bye.